We're more connected than ever. So why are so many of us struggling to disconnect at night and get quality sleep? What if just 1 hour on your phone in bed could raise your insomnia risk by a staggering 59%? This is not just about feeling tired. This screen time actively sabotages the very architecture of your sleep. That disruption affects your memory, your mood, and even your long-term physical health. We'll show you exactly how screens damage your sleep and provide a science-backed toolkit to win it back. So, how does this happen? Let's start with the most famous culprit, blue light. Your brain has a master clock run by light. The blue light from screens is extremely good at tricking that clock into thinking it's still daytime. This exposure directly stops the release of melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. Your on switch stays flipped even when you're exhausted. But it's not only the light. The content, social media, games, work emails, keeps your brain wired and alert. Even after you put it down, a single notification can pull you from early sleep, shattering your rest into pieces. And the simplest problem? Time displacement. Every minute spent scrolling is a minute you are not sleeping. So screens make falling asleep harder and steal our time. But stay with us to find out what they do to the sleep we actually get. Quality sleep cycles through stages. Screen time is shown to reduce slow wave or deep sleep, the stage for physical repair and feeling refreshed. It also interferes with REM sleep, which is vital for processing emotions and consolidating memories. Less REM leaves you mentally foggy and irritable. Why? That cognitive arousal from a stressful email or intense game keeps your brain's alert system online, blocking the descent into deeper rest. This makes time displacement so damaging. You're not just losing time, you're swapping a vital biological function for a non-restorative one. This isn't just theory. The internal damage has serious, visible consequences at every stage of life. Look at children. In preschoolers, poor sleep from screen time isn't just about being grumpy. It's directly tied to worsening behavioral issues. Researchers observe more hyperactivity, mood swings, and a lower ability to pay attention. Their brains are being robbed of the sleep needed for development. In adolescence, the impact becomes physical. Disrupted sleep from late-night screen use is a contributing factor to an increased risk of obesity. And for young adults, students, and professionals, the cost is paid in cognitive function. Nightly screen time is linked to poorer mental performance. The damage is undeniable. But what about the common fixes we hear about? Are they actually enough? We're always told to use night mode. But what if the problem is not just the color of the light? New research indicates that any bright light, regardless of color, can suppress melatonin. Brightness itself is a powerful wake-up signal to the brain. This means night mode is better than nothing, but it is not a green light to scroll before bed. The stimulating content and brightness are still active. A real solution has to be more complete. It begins by controlling your physical environment, but it also demands changing your behavior and even training your mind to disconnect. Let's connect the dots. A blue light filter might address the light, but a video game still causes cognitive arousal. The content problem. You must solve for both. Recall time displacement? You fight it with a firm screen curfew. All devices off 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This gives your brain a buffer zone. And that broken sleep architecture, mindfulness, is the repair tool. Urge surfing, noticing the impulse to check your phone, counters the arousal that blocks deep sleep. So, the complete strategy is not a single trick. It's a three-part approach. Manage your environment, your behaviors, and your own mind. Pillar 1, environment. Make your bedroom a screen-free zone. Pillar 2. Behavior. Set a screen curfew and get morning daylight. Pillar 3. Use mindfulness to quiet the digital noise. If you only do one thing, make it the screen curfew. That single change creates the space for every other improvement to succeed. Remember that 59% statistic? You have the power to be on the right side of it. Reclaiming sleep isn't about ditching tech, but putting it in its place. Your challenge begins tonight. Pick one strategy: the screen curfew, phone out of the bedroom, or a 5-minute mindfulness practice. Tell us below which you'll try.